Did you know there's at least 5 intuitive superpowers you already have right now in this moment? Yes. But most of us have no idea we have these abilities, and they could really be holding you back in life. In this video, I'm going to lay it out for you. I'm going to tell you some of the amazing things your mind and your intuition can do. And you may find that this could be the big thing holding you back. It has been for other people. Let me tell you a quick story about my friend and colleague, Karen. She was another student of my first teacher of energy healing, Terry. And Karen and I had gone through the trainings together. We worked together a lot. We went to the practice groups. And Karen had always been a really good intuitive reader. She was really gifted with reading people's bodies. She was really good. She could go in and go, oh, I see some injury in your left knee. There's a tear in your right shoulder. Just nailed it, right? And then one day it stopped working. The way Karen described it, it's like everything just looked like, a big wall, a blank wall. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Eventually she went to see Terry, and this is what it was. She had inadvertently zoomed in so close, she couldn't see anything. It was that simple. Why? Your intuitive ability, your mind's eye, has full camera control. That's something most people have no idea about. That when you get an intuitive reading, it's like having it on your Tevo. You can play it again. You can play it faster. You can play it slower. You can fast forward. You can rewind. You can skip around. You can even move the camera. You can get in closer. You can go further away. And so your intuition, your mind's eye, has all these camera controls available to it. Every single person can do it. We still don't know exactly what happened with Karen's intuition, but it was as if someone hit the zoom button on the camera and it zoomed in super close. Those of you that make videos have seen this happen, right? Where all you see is your nose really big on the screen, right? If you're standing 2 inches in front of a wall, you can't really see it, can you? It's too close. So that's one of the things that can happen intuitively. You can get stuck being too zoomed in, and you think you're not getting it. Other times it's the opposite. You may have zoomed out too far, so you're being shown what it is you need to know, but it's so far away you can't read it. And what's the experience? You go, oh, I'm not getting anything, right? This is what I want you to hear. You are getting something. You just don't know how to turn it into something useful, right? So if you get an intuitive hit, you can always ask for a replay. That's one of your superpowers. If you think you sense something or see something, you can always ask to be shown it again. Heck, you can ask to be shown the same information in a different way. I use that one a lot. And you can do everything with your intuition that you can with your camera. Again, you can zoom in, you can zoom out, right? You can make it further away, closer in. You can go a different angle. You can rotate the view, right? You can make yourself bigger or smaller. You can even change the lighting. We all have these abilities. And it's so sad for me to see people that get stuck spending all this time, all this money, learning to read the future, learning to do medical intuitive, right? Learning to tap into their intuition. And they get stuck and derailed by a small thing like this. Imagine you spend $100 million making a movie and the whole thing gets thrown in the trash because you were zoomed in too close the whole time. This is what a lot of us are like. So just know you have this incredible ability. So let me ask you right now, please put a reply in the comments. Have you ever tried to do this with your intuition? Have you ever tried to get a replay or to be shown it faster or slower or in closer or further away or from a different angle or with different lighting? Let us know. Simple yes or no is fine. If you want to provide some details, that's awesome. And while you're down there, make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe. And oh yeah, as a thank you for following me through this video and clicking like and subscribe, here's an awesome picture of outer space. All right, awesome. So why am I telling you this? Well, it's because I've seen so many people, just like you and me, that go and spend all this time and all this money trying to develop their abilities, and they run into a little problem like this and they get stuck and they quit. And that breaks my heart, because intuitive ability is one of the most essential things in life. Imagine again if you were on a movie set and you lost a whole day of filming because the camera was zoomed in. I mean, what a huge waste, right? So many of you that are struggling with this, there's something simple like this going on. For some, it's subconscious blocks. For others, it's the lack of the theta state. We talk a lot more about those topics in other videos in this series, so check it out if you haven't already. For some people, it's simply that they don't know how to control their camera. And I would encourage you, if you already have an intuitive process and intuitive teacher, go and do a reading. Try it, right? In fact, the replay thing is so useful, it allows you to do readings even where otherwise it might be dangerous. As an example, those of you that are experienced intuitives probably know that plants are much more sensitive to energy than most animals. So if you go do an intuitive reading on a person, you're unlikely to hurt them or make them sick, right? They'll probably be fine. But a plant is much more sensitive. A plant you might actually kill if you hit it too hard with an intuitive reading. So how do we read plants? This is a great trick I learned from Terry. You connect into the plant for just a split second, and your subconscious picks up all the information in an instant. Then all you do is go and get replays. You say, show me what's going on with the plant, right? If you don't get it, show me again more slowly. Show me from a different angle. So the point is, you don't have to stay connected to someone for very long. Why? If they're sick or fragile, like a plant is, you could hurt them or even kill them. But you can use this intuitive camera control to connect in for just a split second, minimal of energy disturbance to the plant, and get all the information you need from the replay. So that's just one of the practical examples. If you'd like to learn more, I would love to have you join one of my live Healathon webinars, because I don't just want to talk to you about intuition, I want to help you to do readings for yourself. I want you to develop the ability to know what's best for you, to order the best thing on the menu at lunch, right? To know who to date, to know which job to take, to know what stock to buy, these important things in life. And the way you're going to do it is finding a good teacher and learning their system and practicing, right? It's how all skills are developed. So check out my spiritual power quiz if you haven't already. There's a link right down below in the comments. That'll take you about 30 seconds. I'm going to help you reveal your spiritual power in the next couple minutes. After the quiz, you're going to get registered for the live Healathon totally for free. I do them live 6, 7, maybe 8 times a year, so you don't want to miss out. And in the Healathon, I'm going to talk through all this in a lot more detail, as well as give you some interactive processes to skyrocket your intuition and healing abilities. So I know you found this useful. It's awesome stuff, huh? We got lots more cool videos coming in this series, and I'm really excited for next time, whether it's here on YouTube or maybe in the live Healathon webinar. This is Brent Michael Phillips signing off, and until next time, take care and namaste.